What's up, everybody? Welcome back to It's Just Plastic. My name is Hound. That's right, I'm back with another one. You've seen the thumbnail, so today's not a review. Today is going to be a comparison video of some pre-orders figures that are out right now. We're going to look at three figures that are very similar in a lot of ways, but I'm going to try to break it down for you, show you some pictures, and give you guys an idea of, if you're interested in these three figures, this is what I take from it. Break down some of the accessories that they come with. You know, hopefully I can share enough information with you guys where you guys can make a decision of, I want this one, or this one. So, let's go ahead and get into it. So, you already know this is three figures from unauthorized, I guess unlicensed manufacturers that are making Marvel's Vulture figure from Spider-Man Homecoming. I almost said Star Wars. Oh, wow. But anyways, yeah, so the first one we're going to cover is going to be Eternal Toys Air Predator. So I'll show you the clips of that first, and then we're going to get into Toys Era Sky Scavenger, and then last but not least is going to be JazzInc Dioramas Iron Scavenger. So they look very similar, but they do have their differences. Wingspan, height, accessories, all that stuff. We're going to get into it. I'm going to show you a whole bunch of pictures. Hopefully this video is not too long, but hopefully you guys can enjoy it. Sit back, relax, listen to the sound of my beautiful, calming voice. Ah! Alright, before we get into it, hit the like, hit the subscribe, check out my website. That's right, itsjustplastic.com. Check it out. Hit me up on Instagram. Links for everything is down in the description. Merchandise, everything, links down in the description. I'm going to work on a new logo. I'm going to work on a bunch of whole new bunch of stuff, but I've got personal crap going on. So bear with me, but y'all will get new stuff eventually. I'm excited. Big things coming from the channel, and I'm going to keep it growing. I'm going to keep it going. That's right. All right. Let's keep this video short and sweet, and let's get into them. So, all right. So first off is Eternal Toys 1/6 scale Air Predator. So like I was saying, this is just Homecoming Vulture, just unauthorized or unlicensed. So 1/6 scale. He's 12 inches tall or 30 centimeters, since a lot of this is coming from overseas. 102 centimeters wingspan, which turns into 40 inches. Wow. 40 inches of wingspan. That is absolutely crazy. This is going to be huge. Alright, so let's see here. Let's go through some of the things that they're talking about. So, it's got highly realistic detailed head sculpt, highly detailed helmet with light up green eyes. That's awesome. Head sculpt is specially hand painted. Man, a hand painted sculpt. Wow. I'm going to tell you right now, the head sculpt for the Air Predator from Eternal Toys looks like Michael Keaton, but it's kind of looks like Michael Keaton if he had kind of I don't know, like a vampires vibe going on. You'd have to look at the pictures. Y'all let me know what if y'all agree with me or not. Still looks great. I'm not gonna argue with that. Let's see here. Jetpack with jet blast effect with red LED light. Man, that is killer. Like, looks fantastic. 4 pieces of interchangeable hands. Let's see here, including 1 pair of semi-open hands and 1 pair of gun-holding hands. That's decent. I wonder what. That's only 2 pair. So I wonder if we can figure out from the pictures what the rest of it is about. Guess we'll look and see. All right. So the costume. Let's get down to the costume. 1 brown-colored fur collar, real sheep leather bomber jacket. Man, and that bomber jacket looks awesome. Man, to quote a coworker of mine, it looks fire. 1 black undersuit, 1 pair of olive drab colored pants, one ABS plastic exoskeleton, which looks fantastic. All three of these are going to be down to whatever you like the best, or what kind of money you want to spend, because exoskeletons all look super cool on these. And then one pair of black colored tactical boots with talons. Man, these people are legit making some of the coolest things I've seen in forever. Alright, and this one comes with a plasma gun with red LED light. I would love to see how they're going to turn that out, because that's going to have to be somewhere neat. Like, I guess it's in the bottom or something. And then they got a figure stand with 2 metal bendable posable supports. So I don't think there's any pictures of the stand for this one. I didn't see it flicking through there. So I'd be real curious to know what the stand looks like. Oh, there's the stand. It's in one of the big pictures. Yeah, man. I mean, super cool. So the other set of hands, there's one set of hands missing from the pictures that I'm seeing. Because you got the ones that are going to hold the exoskeleton grasps. But the stand looks pretty cool. I don't see that it has the controls. I mean, the supports for it. But I think this one is going to be a hard one to beat. I'm telling you right now, I think Eternal Toys, I've never heard of Eternal Toys, but I think this one is going to be a sleeper for the best one, in my opinion. Let's look at release date, and pretty much done with this one. Let's look at release date and pricing. So from 16kit.com, highly recommended, very good people. They ship really quickly, and they're in the United States if you're local. So this one right here, PO cutoff is May 28th, so any day now of 2022. So if you're watching this video recent, you still got a chance. And available of Q3, Q4 of 2022. So, man, they could, if it Q3, it could ship pretty quickly. So, and the price is a non-refundable deposit of $50, but a total price of $340. So you'd have to pay the balance of $290, but $340 for all this for a 40-inch wingspan figure. Okay, so for the toys era, 1/6 scale Sky Scavenger. So let's go over some of the stuff for this one. 2 highly detailed head sculpts, 1 unhelmeted and 1 helmeted with LED light up eyes. So pretty much the same thing as the last one, but this head sculpt is, in my opinion, spot on for Michael Keaton. The what do you want to call it? The hair fading back, the whole 9 yards. I mean, looks fantastic. Aging Michael Keaton. Like, if you ever wanted one for your Batman, even pick it up, man, because this head sculpt right here is going to be perfection. And it looks great. 1/6 scale figure, muscular body, approximately 30 centimeters tall, which is 12 inches roughly. Gloved hands times 7 pieces. So, okay, so you're gonna get 2 fists, 2 semi-open hands to hold the controllers, 1 gun hand to hold the trigger, and then then you'll get a closed hand to hold the gun, and then you'll get 2 open palm hands. So that's not too bad. I mean, that's pretty cool. You don't need 2 trigger hands. You got 1. It kind of sucks that you can only make it on one side, but, you know, that's cool. Leather jacket with fur collar, pretty much same as the last one, just a little different. Pants, back strap, and greaves. So, quick Google search, not going to lie, didn't know what greaves were. Greaves are shin armor, so it basically what goes on his shins. You know what I mean? That's, pretty obvious from the pictures, but whatever. That's cool that they put that in there. So, mechanical wings with LED light-up rotable motors, 92 centimeters wingspan. So, for you that, like me, that don't know what 92 centimeters is, because I'm telling you right now, I had no clue. 92 centimeters is roughly about 36 inches. So, 36-inch wingspan is pretty big. Now, the other one was bigger, but only by 4 inches. I know. Every dude had a chuckle right now. Alright. Also, it has hand holder controllers, which we already knew that. Blaster gun with LED light. We already knew that. That's so freaking cool in the picture. And it comes with a figure stand. So I think this figure stand and the last figure stand are going to look pretty similar. The price point is exactly the same as the last one. $340 total. Deposit of $50. This is all from 16scalekit.com. Very, very great website, like I said. So $340 again for another phenomenal 12-inch figure. And the release is the same as the last one, Q3 and through Q4 of this year. So, alrighty, let's get into last but not least, Jazz Incorporated Dioramas 1/6 scale Iron Scavenger. This one right here, I don't have a lot of information for it because the only thing I could really find with it was on Jazz Incorporated's Dioramas website. So, I don't think this thing's still be released. The release dates say it should be passed, but I haven't found anything online that this is done. They do, if you want more information, I will put a link in the description for all these figures, especially this one because it's got a lot of information still. They've got a YouTube channel that's got more YouTube information, more videos on the figure itself. I posted every picture that I could find from this one. Let's go ahead and get into it, and I'll share more information here in just a minute. So it's a 12-inch figure, over 40 points of articulation. That is awesome. Again, helmet with green light-up eyes. Man, they are killing it with this helmet. Even this one, the helmet looks fantastic. Real fabric outfit, jacket with fur collar, like the other two, fantastic. Boots with talons, exoskeleton, turbines, dynamic stand with base and flexible metal posable rod, fully painted and movie accurate. So that's about all the information I got on this one. I looked and looked and looked, and I couldn't find anything else on this figure. In the pictures that are flashing in front of y'all, these are pictures of the figure, and you can see a clear base that makes it look like it's in flight. The other two, you would have to stand on the ground. Like, you would have to stand on the base. So, if that is correct, that would be super cool. Problem is this figure doesn't show any action. It doesn't show any extra hands. It doesn't show an unmasked head sculpt. I mean, there are some issues, in my opinion, that they don't show in here. The pictures look great. I like the fact that they added a Spider-Man, which is obviously not their Spider-Man, but I like it. That's cool. One thing I did not touch on was the wingspan of this one. So I did find some information. The wingspan is 122 centimeters for the Jazz Incorporated. That means that would be 48 inches. That is 8 inches longer than the Eternal Toys at 40 inches. And then the other one is the Toys Era is 36 inches. So you've got 8 inches difference in one of them, and my God, 12 inches difference in wingspan from Toys Era to Jazz Incorporated. So this one has got its, it's got something to it. So great looking figure. I mean, I am super impressed with this. The pictures look great. If that, I'd love to see the base and everything. So my concern about this is you can tell that they've done a lot to it. This is the only pictures I could find. Like I said, check out their YouTube, go to their website, link is down in the description, check it out, look around. But the problem is this figure, it says if you place your order in 2021 and 2022, your order will ship in April of 2022. There's still some available. You can still add it to your cart. You can still purchase this one. Problem is it's May, and I have not seen anybody receive theirs, and I have not seen the video that's on the website. It still shows that this is still a work in progress. So they're already a month behind. And the biggest kicker, the price point. This is a $599 figure. Why it's not just a $600 figure, I don't know. But they wanted $599. $599.00. Like $599. Like, just make it $600. My gosh. Anyways, so that's a huge difference between the other ones. Like, the other ones were what? $380? $340. So $340 versus $600. Now I don't know about you, but it's another joke. The wingspan difference, I don't know if that's $100, you know, I don't know if that warrants a couple $100 in, you know, in my opinion. So unless Jazz Incorporated really comes out with some new photos and just blows everybody away, I think your best bet, and they're already a month behind, and they still haven't released anything, and it still looks like it's in production. I mean, it still may get released before the other two, but you're going to save yourself a couple $100. So you could buy yourself a custom stand or build yourself a custom stand with a couple of the money you save and get extras. Plus, with no blaster gun, no LEDs coming off the back of the jetpack or the wing pack, whatever you want to call it. You know, no extra hands that they've showed just yet. You know, for that price point, there should be tons of extras. No extra sculpt. I wanted to include Jazz Incorporated in there just because it's going on the same time these two are, but in my opinion, it's a no-brainer to stay away from Jazz Incorporated unless they just come out with something fire in a few, you know, in the next month or so. Maybe put in an order for this one and just see what happens with Jazz Incorporated. I don't know. I don't know what y'all want to do. All right. I hope y'all like this video. This is only my second time to do a video like this. I'm not the best at it, but I try to make some kind of connection so you guys can kind of tell where you want to go with this. Like, you know, I know where I would go with this. I would lean in towards the first two, but Jazz Incorporated there may be a reason why they're really charging that much money. It may be a sleeper and just be next month or so they just bam and just wow everybody with that. Like I said, I'm not gonna post anything with their YouTube in it, but y'all can go to their website from Jazz and find yourself on their YouTube. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Like I said, go check out my website. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Have a good one. And remember, it's just plastic.